Greetings, my Lego friends. How's everybody doing out there in the world? And yep, what you can see here now is I've got two Lego Friends Botanical Garden sets. So yeah, I'm doing like everybody else. As soon as we saw this, we said to ourselves, that's terrific. But we got to put two of them together to make one giant complete botanical garden set that is not open from the back. So I'll be doing the same thing. So I've decided not to go to rebrickable yet and just buy destructions. I'm going to try to mock something up myself without leaving a lot of parts left over. The only concern is I'm limited somewhat to a 32 by 32 base plate. However, my city park, which I'm redoing, will have 4 of these. One of them is the Lego Ideas treehouse. The other 2 are up for grabs. So my old city park is here. So we'll be taking this apart. Kind of sad to see it go. We had a good time mocking this up. It was one of my first early mocks. So I was pretty happy with it when I did it at the time. But now, of course, I realize it's got to be much, much better. And in this new city park, I want a lot of water and a lot of foliage and fauna and flowers and all that good stuff. It's not a botanical garden park, but it kind of is. It's a little bit of both. It's going to have the Lego Ideas treehouse. I want to have some fun stuff for kids to do in the park, as well as a lot of water elements, and we'll have a botanical garden with the friend sets, and we will get rid of this Ciro, that C-I-R-O, botanical garden set. That is not Lego. So yes, we've had blasphemy in our park all this time, so I will happily get rid of that set. It's been wonderful. It's got lighting in it. It was about $90. It's a beautiful thing, but yeah, maybe somebody else will want it because we're going to get that thing right out of here. And then quite a long time ago, I made this parking lot over here with these lamps that light up, by the way. Very fun. They're all strung together also, these lamps. They're all strung together, so they're not separate. So got to be careful and get those out of there. But this has been fun, but it's just taken up too much space in the Lego City here. So the park is going to sit next to the hospital. That's been my only real concern, is the transition from park to hospital. But I think it makes sense. You know, kids are over here having a good old time in the park. One starts to drown, or, you know, one falls out of the treehouse. One gets attacked by a crazy beaver, or a squirrel lands on someone's head, and you know, something goes wrong there. They got the hospital right there, the mock hospital that'll fix them right up, right? That's the plan. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. So I'll take this apart, this parking area, and by the way, I'm going to finish that hospital. Then we can get the ambulance and the helicopter and stuff all over there. And yeah, it'll be a wonderful thing, and we'll have a new city park right up next to the mock hospital. That is the plan. So yeah, would love to hear your thoughts and comments. That's going to be what I'm working on for quite a while, I'm guessing. All of next week I'm out of town, sadly, for work. So today, Sunday, I've got about 4 or 5 hours to mess around with this thing and start to build something. Again, it's going to be on a mill's plate. There's just so many challenges I can think of already. Like the water, I do want the water down at the bottom of the base plate. And I like to have the building shaped like this, but I want it built into this mill's plate. I also want to have lighting, of course, in with that. And by the way, one of these sections of this 4-section park, I want to have a much bigger fountain than what I had before, not just a little thing. And I really hope to have water running through all 4 sections connected with maybe some bridges over for people to move around to the different areas of the park. That's the overall goal. But we'll see if that really happens. By the way, if you're not totally convinced by this botanical garden yet, I was just cruising through Bricklink and all the parts yesterday so that I could kind of look at what, mostly I was looking to see if I have the same color of water elements, light trans blue tile, and that's what it is, and that's what I have a pretty good fair whack of, so that's a good thing. But I didn't count it precisely, but I think there's about 25 new unique pieces in this set. Now, 3 of them are the mini dolls. They're unique. I'm not going to have those probably in my city, but there is all kinds of cool stuff. A new lime green frog. There's, I think, a green artist palette, which becomes a lily pad. There's a saxophone. There's just a whole bunch of new unique parts in this set. I think that's one right here. It's like a dark red piece there, flower type piece there. There's a new piece that you can use on trees. That would be awesome to have a bunch of. So yeah, if you weren't too sure about this botanical garden, wow, that's pretty cool. That's like designer Bricklink sets. They get a lot of new unique pieces made for them, which is really awesome to have. So yeah, that's something to think about. I haven't gotten into them yet, but just about to do that. So I hope you're having a good Sunday. I'm going to work on this, and hopefully it's fun and not too aggravating. So y'all have a good time. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. More great content like this coming. Again, thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next one.